And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Marcus Stroman. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris. In there for strike one. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris. He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Team USA won gold. He took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of the championship game.
Really so awesome to see how guys buy into the WBC in spring training.
Albies on the move. Next offering is foul back. Oh, and 2 now. And now 1 and 2. Stroman throw to first. Albies dives back in. Lifted in the air out to left. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. First pitch just misses. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad Ron was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather Romo was a pitcher in the Houston organization. Stroman throw to first. Back in there standing.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, you know, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, you know, training and coaching that you've had at home.
Albies at first, 1 gone. Check on the runner. And Acuna's 2 younger brothers, Brian and Luis Angel, are in professional baseball right now playing in the minor leagues. And he deals. Swings through that one out in front that time. Albies on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second and great jump.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Austin Riley, 6th in the NL in RBIs. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Fires over to first, and that'll do it. Dansby Swanson stands in. The wind and the pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down. Ian Happ up to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that one is in for a strike. Next pitch downstairs, and 1-1. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 away. Here's Nico Horner. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. One, two now. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Dead at first. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom. That's a little bit low. That's to third. That ends the inning. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Stroman back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching.
The pitch. So now 1-2. Olson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fly ball to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it. One away. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And a swing and a miss. And there are two down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next pitch misses inside. And the count even 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. To first, and that is that. One left for back here at Wrigley Field. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That's in there. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Albies tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Edwin Rios here. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Soroka, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. The next pitch misses. 2-1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
And that skips in the dirt. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And that here at Wrigley Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. And there's the strike. Stops it on a slide. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Harris takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Ozzy flying around third. He scores, and it's 1-0. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Acuna now. First offering misses the mark. See, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive. That misses the zone. 2-1.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame, and for him just to
on the ground to the left. Gets it to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time. Riley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and the inning is over. And here is Luis Torrens. On the ground right side. And foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Torrens round second on his way to third. Arcia with a relay throw, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen, and Swanson is set down. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
And the 0-2. In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Now here is Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Off the plate. And that is ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Darno, the next to hit, takes outside. And there's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
To third might be 2. Throws to second for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. And that's through there for a strike. Hoerner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Hoerner leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Out to short. 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Missing inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Left field. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they trail by 1. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Trey Mancini now. And a strike in there. Next offering is down low, and the count 1-2. Dives, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Line to left. And that one gets down. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Albies at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Ripped on a line to center. Alcantara makes the play. Runner tags up for third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
And now the center fielder, Marcell Harris. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Slap the other way, foul. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings here and blasts one left field. Hat ranging back some more, and it's out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in there for strike one. There's a swing and a drive. And it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. Bounce to the left side. Swanson fires over to first. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the...
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Kevin Alcantara with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Corner now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. Cubs had 2 on this homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here at Wrigley. Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. The right-hander back to work. This to third. Wisdom. Zips it across. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Olsen in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Very high with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 32nd of the year, and they jump out front. It's 4-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch. Adrian Sampson gets the ball now. He comes on for the 35th time this year. And now Travis d'Arnaud. There's a strike. Sampson, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. On the ground, right side, corner. That ends the frame. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And he grounds one back up the middle. Albies over to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. First offering, and it just misses. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs. Bounce to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Edwin Rios. First pitch, and he just misses. That gets by him.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. Mancini tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one missing low. Rios, the lead runner at second. Mancini at first, 2 out of the inning. Could be extra bases. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Here comes the runner. Albies with a relay home. Tag. Not in time. Safe. 5-4 now as they take the lead. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
The other way. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double. But the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. Ozuna ranging back. Still going back. Pulls it into the warning track. Back here in Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th. And now it's the Braves DH, Vaughn Grissom. Just a weak fly ball this time. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Arcia in the box again, takes a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Cody Hoyer throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Fulmer getting loose as well. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Harris stands in now and watches strike 1. He's already homered here in this one. Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Horner over to first. And that will end the inning. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Jesse Chavez gets the call from the pen.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Righty delivers. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cody Hoyer. He last pitched 2 days ago. The pitch. Acuna leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Right-hander kicks, deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Alcantara pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. On the ground right side, and that one handled, whips it to first, and Olson is set down. Leading off, Edwin Rios. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Next to hit, Trey Mancini. That's in there. Strike 1. Goes down looking. Luis Torrens, the next to hit. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one popped up. Lee has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. 2 away down. Man at first, Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. Late swing, fouled off. Good eye right there. Rios leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Swanson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll. Joe Mantiply taking over on the mound.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
Ozuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's a high chopper. Throws across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Mantiply, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Darno, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Right side, and that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. Braves down to their final out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Vaughn Grissom. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.